Now for the second one, we have two 4 ohm resistors that are connected in parallel. So I'm going to draw a resistor, and then remember coming down another resistor, because there will be the choice of the electrons to either go through this one or to go through this one. So this is 4 ohms, this is 4 ohms. And then they're in combination, they're connected in series with a 3 ohm resistor, which means that once they come out of this parallel branch, they have to go through the 3 ohm resistor. That one goes there then. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to connect to my battery. And it says that we're using a 9-volt battery, so I'm going to label that as 9 volts. So there, I just completed the diagram of it. I have two 4 ohms that are in parallel with each other, but together they're in series with the 3 ohm. So again, what is the equivalent resistance? Remember that it's if we're to replace all the resistors with one resistor, how much would it be? Now, it's not quite so easy as doing what we did over here where we put them all together because they were all in series. We have a combination of series and parallel here. So what I want to do is I want to take these guys and put them together into one resistor. And remember that when we have parallel resistors, then the resistors inverse add. Inverse add. And what I mean by that is it's going to be 1 over our total parallel resistance equals 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. So what I'm going to do then is say 1 over RT equals 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4. And the easiest way to do this is if you look on your calculator, there should be an x to the negative 1 button, or you might see a 1 over x button. So what you're going to do is push 4, hit that button, x to the negative 1, plus 4, hit that button again, x to the negative 1, and then hit your enter button, or answer button, and then once you get that, hit that x to the negative 1 button one more time. This is the most common mistake, as students always forget to do that one last time. So what you do all the way up to the enter button is you get 1 over the total resistance is equal to 0.5, and then you have to hit that one more time because 0.5 is equal to 1 over RT. We don't want that though, we want RT. So I'm going to flip it one more time and I'll get 2 ohms as the total resistance if I were to replace these guys. So my new picture then would be a 2 ohm resistor in series with a 3 ohm resistor with our 9-volt battery at the bottom. So now, how do we put these guys together? It's the same as what we did over here. So remember that in series, we can just add them up. So our total resistance in series is just going to be R1 plus R2, which means I'm going to have 2 plus 3. So my total resistance will be 5 ohms, and that's my answer. If I were to replace all of those with one resistor, what would the value of that one resistor be? It would be 5 ohms of resistance.